Welcome to Review Friday. I said I wanted to start this video out with something besides a scripture, so I thought I would start it out with a fun fact, and my fun fact made me want to test it, so here we are on the floor beside my filming chair with water and salt. So I read a fact that says, if you slowly pour a handful of salt into a totally full glass of water, it will not overflow. In fact, the water level will go down. So naturally, I went and got everything, changed my camera angle, and decided to try this on camera for the very first time. Here we are. This is just tap water, and this is just iodized table salt. Off-brand, nothing special. Figured we could slowly pour it from this little mason jar. So here we go, filling up our water glass. Y'all can see that is full. I am not confident in putting one more drop of water in that. So I did not even bring any towels. This better work. Here we go. I wonder how slow is slowly. Oh guys, it looks like it's getting more full. I'm scared. I'm scared, I'm scared. This does not seem to be working. The water level is definitely rising. Oh my goodness. The water from my angle looks like it's above the cup. Is this more than a handful? Is this where I'm going wrong? Am I just putting way too much salt in this cup? Well, it didn't overflow. It does not look like the water level went down though. And now I'm left with trying to figure out how to move this cup without making a mess so that I can start the rest of my video. Well, you're welcome. Science. And we're back to our typical filming format. My water never went down. In fact, when I was trying to clean stuff up, it overflowed a little bit when the table shook. But anyways, I probably won't be doing a science experiment at the beginning of every Review Friday. I just wanted to read a fun fact, and then it got me curious. I was gonna do that experiment anyway, so I figured why not for the camera. I probably shouldn't have, because I ended up making a mess and having to clean up before I filmed. But anyways, what's done is done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you know why the experiment didn't work and the water didn't go down, let me know. So this series, we're going to be going over the scripture and just a quick overview of what we talked about in the week. So starting with Monday, the scripture was, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Now, Monday's video, I was very confused. For some reason, I thought this week was kindness week, so there's a little bit of rattling about kindness week in there. And then the rest of the video, I talked about not trying to fit into a mold, being true to who God made you to be, and letting go of goals that don't further you towards your passions and your purpose. Then Tuesday, I was still stuck on the whole kindness week thing. The scripture was, those who look to him for help will be radiant with joy. No shadow of shame will darken their faces. Psalm 34:5. This led me to talk about David's life as an example of God's plan for our lives and how we can find joy in God's promises even in the hard times in our life. Then I made an announcement the next Wednesday is going to start our very first book club Wednesday, and we're going to be going over the first 2 chapters of You Can, You Will by Joel Osteen. So then on Wednesday, the scripture was, the Lord helps the fallen and lifts those beneath their loads, from Psalm 145:14. I finally realized that it is not kindness week. So I went ahead and wrapped up all of my kindness information that I had been planning on spacing out throughout the rest of the videos. And I talk about how you need to fill yourself up with kindness so that you have that kindness in you to be able to give and you're not running on empty. And then I talk about how kindness is a choice to mirror Jesus, and we never have an excuse to be unkind. In discovering that it was not kindness week, I learned that Wednesday was actually cherry pie day and love your pet day. So I went ahead and gave 4 easy recipes for cherry pie and linked the websites where you could find the recipes in the description, and I also talked about pet subscription boxes. Thursday was a super short video. The scripture was Psalm 41. I waited patiently for the Lord to help me, and he turned to me and he heard my cry. This video was super short because I actually didn't get an opportunity to film during nap time or before my son woke up. He just wasn't sleeping very well that day. He had napped during his car ride, and what I didn't realize the day I was filming is that my son was actually getting sick. and he ended up waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning the very next morning with an upset tummy, and that has carried through to today when I am filming during nap time. So if you're wondering why this video is so late, that is why. So here you go, we've made it to our very first review Friday. I don't know how long I'll carry through this series, it just depends on the popularity. Let me know in the comments if you really like these videos and you would like me to continue doing these. Otherwise I'll probably just end up phasing them out or doing something different. We'll see, I don't know. So once again, thank you for joining me for another video. I will see you guys on Monday.